The fuck happened? Oh, we live? Let me make sure. We're good. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I wanted to make this video. I've been watching, keeping up with this politics stuff. No matter if you're in America or Canada right now, it's a war going on outside. If you haven't seen what happened last night, I just want to add my 2 cents in this, being a man of colorism. I'm trying to cancel the word black altogether. I'm trying to move that out my dialogue. But anyway, I came here because Barack Obama was out here simping for Kamala Harris. So I want to review the video that we went, and then after his chit chat, we'll call it chit chat, he thought he was going daddy black men, which I found was fucking funny. So I want to play the video first of all. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to make comments over the video like I always do. So we're going to check out motherfucking Barack Obama here. This shit funny than motherfucker. And I'm going to say this before I start the video. He's targeting black men, didn't say a word towards black women, which is quite the obvious. And y'all YouTubers, the YouTubers who are speaking the truth, y'all need to understand the power that y'all have right now on the people, and y'all starting to understand why they wanted to suppress you ever since the that thing, right? Because they're recognizing now that the news stations are crashing big time. Like the news stations are losing millions of dollars, millions of viewers. No one takes them credible anymore. I'll discuss that another time, but I'm gonna get into the fucking video. This is Barack Obama here, simping for Kamala, and is it Tim Waltz? Timothy Waltz? We gonna call him Toby Waltz. And this video here is just embarrassing watching this. Isn't it funny? I said this last time y'all seen me. They call Trump former president, Barack Obama still president. We gonna play this video. Now, if you are in the comment section or listening to this video having a hard time with the audio, let me know in the comment section so I'm aware. If I'm not aware, then I don't know. But let me know. Let's play this video.
It is good to be back in Pennsylvania. It is good to be back in Pittsburgh. I love Pittsburgh. You know, I love the people of Pittsburgh. I love the food in Pittsburgh. I don't usually do this, but this is a little bit of a Yelp rating. This had some of Pamela's pancakes. I first had those like 10, 15 years ago when I was running. And I was all like, I need some of those pancakes this time out. And even though I'm from Chicago, some of you may know, when I was a kid, I was a Steelers fan.
Dust, how's the audio? What up, Dust? How's the audio?
And watching the Steelers this season, it seems I'm not the only guy from Chicago who likes being in Pittsburgh. Because so far, Justin Fields is doing pretty good. Now, before we get started, we have a little bit of work to do here. All right, so I want everybody to be, just settle in. We got some work to do. Before we get started, I did want to say that we are, heartbroken about the loss of life in Florida.
Bullshit.
States across.
Bullshit. Does that sound like a heart? We gotta be straight up here. Does that, Black Dust, you in the chat room, does that sound like a man heartbroken? I've heard some heartbroken phone calls over the past week. Some stuff that was just mortifying. Does this sound like anybody that was heartbroken? Or this is somebody that already knows he has his audience convinced he ain't really got putting up, he ain't have to put no emotion in anything. These motherfuckers ain't done shit for those people. You said turn up the video a little bit? All right, cool. Just my audio? Perfect. I appreciate that.
The Southwest, we are thinking about people, families whose lives have been upended by the storms over the last couple of weeks. I could not be more grateful for the first responders and FEMA professionals who have put themselves in harm's way to try and help.
FEMA?
You know,
FEMA? FEMA? Bro, how do they lie right in our faces? FEMA ain't there helping these people? Man. FEMA. And that's why I insult you, because they, as a black man, you're supposed to listen to, you know, listen, when I'm going to play after this shit, the next video, this nigga had the nerve to say, when you get in trouble, yo, those black women are out there for you. Hold up, not every black man gets in trouble, so what the fuck you talking about? These niggas, man. And niggas is ignorant. He is ignorant motherfucker. Do they think we this stupid?
Times like this when you realize having honest, competent leadership in government really matters. It makes a difference. And today I'm asking you to vote for some of those leaders.
Do you know, do you understand how many unfound people are yet to be found? They are shutting help down. These, man, listen. I really ain't got patience no more for evil. I can't stand these motherfuckers. I really can't, man. Liberals, Democrats, to me, are the lying pieces of shit of the world. They're the people who you run out to that are disingenuous, that lie, stab you in your back, be full of shit. Them motherfuckers, the Karens, them motherfuckers. Lie, pretend they care about people, out there stealing fucking 20 watermelon behind someone's fucking back and shit with a smile. These phony ass motherfucking Democrats. And what's so fucked up is how they fucking fuck the black community right off the fucking That for the most part, the majority of our community don't even question their motive. A lot of them are so one-sided going, Republican must mean racist, man. Republican, shit, racist. Conservative must mean racist. These are the motherfucking wolves in sheep's clothing. These niggas are so goddamn slick, they out here trying to reverse Project 25 on Trump. And these the niggas behind the shit. Don't forget about Trump and the Project 25. Fuck, I'm telling you right now, if I had Mr. Fantastic arms, a lot of motherfuckers be in chokeholds. I'm telling you.
Some folks, we need working with your outstanding governor, who you just heard from, Governor Josh Shapiro. We need them in Harrisburg. So we need you to vote for your next Auditor General, Malcolm Kenyatta.
You know one thing I've learned? One thing I've learned getting more heavily into politics is the importance of when people always say voting local is important because your local dictates these motherfuckers. When we started letting all these little fucking Democrat little fucking snakes slithering and start goddamn subsidizing government little fucking things for their own little sneaky bullshit, Y'all wondering why society's collapsing. These pieces of shit. I'm not tied to nobody. I'ma say what the fuck I want to. I'm not playing. Fuck that shit and fuck him.
Your next Attorney General, Eugene DePascale. Your next State Treasurer, Eric McClellan. And my buddy, your outstanding United States Senator Bob Casey. Here in Pennsylvania, there are 3 ways to vote. You can vote early, in person, at the county election office, or at a satellite office. You can also vote by mail. And if you need to figure out how to do that, just go to iwillvote.com.pa to find a place to vote early or to request a ballot. And of course, you can vote at your polling place on Election Day, November 5th. But if you're at this rally, let's face it, you're probably voting unless you are 12. So you also have to help your friends and family make a plan to vote. And even if you're 12, you can do that. Talk to your mom and dad and aunts.
You know the only reason why they bringing out this goofball? Because Kamala Harris sounds retarded doing interviews. This is a goddamn red button. They're hitting the red button right now. Barack, please, we know most of these niggas will fall for anything you fucking say. Just come out, just say any fucking thing.
Uncles, because together we have a chance to choose a new generation of leadership in this country and start building a better and stronger and fairer and more hopeful America. Now, you've already heard tonight, this election is going to be tight.
I don't want to hear shit from these Democrats because all they do is try to take money from the middle class and the fucking rich. That's it. That's it. That's it. And then pretending they're giving this money to the poor. Well, how come the poor ain't getting more money? Because the poor still complaining that they ain't getting money. So you taking more money out of my motherfucking pockets. When they do the motherfucking, them tax fucking things, them bonuses, they ain't come back in my fucking pocket. Huh? Why? Because you make a little bit too much motherfucking money. You see how this shit roll? These ain't nothing but fucking criminals, and they use the poor against us to try to make us feel a certain kind of way like we're unhuman. When these motherfuckers are the most unhuman pieces of shit on the fucking planet. Lick the whole shaft. The whole shaft.
Because there are a lot of Americans who are still struggling out there.
No. Well, hold up. Let me cut this off for a sec. I want to read the chat room. Black Dust, exactly. He don't believe this shit he says. When I'm done this one, there's another video I'm going to play with him. He did a interview right after this. He was trying to shame black men, right? Like big time. And you could look at him. He was so unsure of himself. You could see it. I'm just trying to find a way to make you black men feel bad here. Come on, black men. Vote for this black woman. She went through what y'all went through. Hold up, bitch. This is an Indian. We not about to play these motherfucking games. I'm not. Not for one motherfucking minute. And I'm not about to motherfucking play when boy, I'm not even going to get in there right now. I'll use it on need be circumstances. But we not about to fucking play.
Having to make life better for themselves, for their families, and for their kids. And let's face it, as a country, we've been through a lot these last few years. We had a historic pandemic wreaking havoc on communities and businesses. Disruptions from the pandemic.
Who benefited from the pandemic? You see how they always try to push, and another thing that what they always try to do too. I want you to point out, I want you to pay attention from now on. Every time like someone asks a question to them, they always point the blame in the past of what the Republicans do. They don't have to answer the question directly. They'll go, yeah, remember 9 years ago? Remember 9? And the politics is the same in fucking Canada. The motherfucking same. The same beefing, the same back and forth, the same dramatics, the same everything. I'm going to show y'all as we go. But I'm telling you right now, just like homie said in the chat room, these motherfuckers are slithering snakes. And that's where it bothers me. Like, don't get me wrong. I can do this and talk calmly and do all that shit. But these motherfuckers, they make my blood boil. They really fucking do. So, we gonna take this from another YouTuber. I'm passionate! I'm passionate! But yeah, this shit, it blows my... I can't stand deceivers. I don't like deceivers. And you know why? Because God is watching over. You get what I'm saying? When you have God in you, you don't like deceivers. You're not going to like a motherfucking deceiver. And it's not about me. It's about the control that they have over other people's lives. That's the most like hateful thing that I can't stand with these motherfuckers. It's like they like the power to deceive people, to have power over them. I just think that's trash. I can't stand that shit. Let's get back to Barack Obama. I think it's trash. I think the people who raised you should be fucking debirthed. I think the people, like, I just think the worst of motherfuckers like you.
Pandemic then caused prices to spike, and that put a strain on family budgets. And in many ways, it's felt like the aspirations of working people have taken a back seat to the priorities of the rich and the powerful.
What?
So I get it, why people are looking to shake things up. I mean, I am the hopey changey guy. So I understand people feeling frustrated and feeling we can do better.
Can we be honest? Obama's whole presidency was a fucking waste. All it was a PR campaign and shit that he did to do fucking photos with rappers and shit. I wait. What in the 8 years Obama did? Go.
What I cannot understand is why anybody would think that Donald Trump...
Motherfucker, hey, look, Trump was so good in office, even Canadians made money. I don't know what down there doing, but everybody started making money. I see all my buddies making money. They opened up businesses. They had all this other shit popping, and all of a sudden, his shit about to drop. Here come the goddamn, you would say COVID by now. If they still banning COVID, lick a sack. Seriously. Then COVID came, new presidency, everything got... Nigga, do you know how much... I went grocery shopping today. I couldn't fucking believe the price of some of the fucking items. Items that I remember buying for $2 or $3 are now $6, $7. $6 to $7. I just sit back and go, I'm not buying it. Not because I can't afford it. It's just off principle. Fuck you. And you know what ends up happening eventually when you start getting an attitude like that? You'll start noticing better sales, and eventually those prices will come back if more people pick up the attitude, because the company either go out of business or put those prices back down. What's happening right now is a game being played on us. The influx is a goddamn game being played. They boost the prices up so they can make more fucking money. They didn't boost up the fucking prices because all of a sudden things just overnight got expensive by the boogeyman. No, this is a fucking fake inflation by criminals ran by who in lead? And then they try to talk about, oh, well, when the Republicans was in charge. Nigga, we ain't talking about that. We in time from now. Never mind what them niggas was doing back then. And the worst thing about the Republicans up north, nigga, they ain't been in charge up here in like 10 years, so these niggas be still blaming. Like, these niggas remind me of some fucking children. They remind me of fucking children. Well, when Trump was in office, nigga, Trump been out of office.
Well, shake things up in a way that is good for you, Pennsylvania. I don't understand that. Because there is absolutely no evidence that this man thinks about anybody but himself. I've said it before. Donald Trump is a 78-year-old billionaire who has not stopped whining about his.
Can we be honest? Wasn't Barack Obama trying to beat Trump? See, Donald Trump was getting Donald Trump was in the hood in like the early 2000s. He was on mixtapes way back then, wasn't he? Do y'all niggas forget? I don't. I remember. When Donald Trump was cool, right? Now this nigga, what did he do as soon as he become presidency? Wanted to be with all the rappers. See the big difference? But yeah, Donald Trump only think about himself. Nigga, you didn't fix anything. First black president ain't did shit for black folks at all. At all. And the sad thing about it, just imagine it. All the hundreds of years, or not hundreds of years, decades that delusional black folks sat around thinking when they got that first black president. Remember how we get the first black president shit, we gonna put wheels on our heels, we gonna put rims on our Timbs and all, you know what I'm saying? Niggas thought it was gonna be the glory days, didn't they? What happened? Nothing. But imagine being in that position, the first black president. You don't do nothing. You keep talking about, well, my hands is tied. My hands is tied. Imagine that. You grew up to be the first black president to have your hands tied. Bitch ass nigga. You supposed to come out. Pew, pew, pew. Nigga, what? You see that nigga Orlando Brown today? Talking about on Pyro? Nigga retarded, man.
Problem since he rode down his golden escalator 9 years ago.
Facts.
You got the
Facts, clone.
In all caps. The ranting and the raving about crazy conspiracy theories. You got the 2-hour speeches, word salad, just, you know, it's like Fidel Castro.
This sounds like a man who doesn't know what he really wants to say. Word salad, pissing boots, yeah, madman, conspiracy theories. Nigga, explain yourself properly. Why is it that we can probably find at least 10 black male YouTubers, even black, we gonna stay off the gender. We can find 10 black YouTubers that can speak well, even more properly than myself, but way better than these niggas that can represent us as a people. We can find YouTubers who can speak better than these niggas. Dead ass. These motherfuckers sitting up here fumbling and bumbling and shit. Barack Obama is big as shit. He look like this nigga about to do the next Dumbo film. He's about to fly off.
Just on and on. Constant attempts to sell you stuff. Who does that? Selling you gold sneakers and $100,000 watch and most recently a Trump Bible. You know, he wants you to buy the Word of God, Donald Trump edition. Got his name right there next to Matthew and Luke. I mean, you could not make this stuff up.
Is Obama shooting or them shots falling? He ain't got no powder in them guns. Them guns ain't got no firepower. He got water squirters over there.
If you saw it on Saturday Night Live, you'd say, well, no, that's going too far. No, he's doing that. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
And the reason he does it is because
he crazy. He lost his voice.
All he cares about is his ego and his money and his status. He's not thinking about you.
So, to defend Donald Trump here, because I have ears and brain, I've heard Trump speak. Trump exposing the government corruption. Yeah, he only think about himself. Y'all, have we heard Barack Obama? Barack's been around since when? When was Barack's election? 08, right? Am I right? It was 8 to 16 he ran, and then Trump was 16-20, correct? I wait. When Barack Obama, what has he exposed? Not a damn thing. That's what I'm saying. Nigga, you a black guy. You got up in the goddamn presidency. You didn't expose nada. We got a question. Even if you black, my nigga, just change it. You might got that injection to reverse what Michael Jackson got. Just saying. I'm just saying. They could inject that nigga with the re-ill-villalago. The re-villalago. You know what I'm saying? The reverse villalago. The nigga got black, and that's why that nigga don't be acting like he not like us. He not, but something off with this dude.
Donald Trump sees power as nothing more than a means to an end.
What? That don't make no sense.
The middle class.
Bro,
Okay.
we're not watching a scary movie. These niggas act like we boogeymen. Donald Trump is the boogeyman. You look under your sheets, under your bed, he's there. You go to sleep, Freddy Krueger. Like, these motherfuckers, they try to insult your intelligence. And that's what I'm saying. It's almost like, and then there's a trick what they do to black, especially black guys. Even, I'm not sure, I can't experience as white folks, so I'm speaking. What they try to do to us, when motherfuckers insult our intelligence, right? And say, some of us may come from aggressive background, but we don't say act aggressive. But if you're disrespectful, there's basically a fucking point. There's a limit. What they'll try to do is gaslight. What they do is gaslight niggas. They try to get you to fucking physically do something to them so they can go, see, told you they were crazy, because otherwise that, they ain't really listening to niggas. Unless you gon' yeah, that's right, Barack is right, Kamala's our mama, they ain't listening to niggas. They ain't listening to niggas who make sense. You can be like, yeah, Trump is 1 + 1 = 2. They be like, no, nigga. No, nigga, you's a sellout. Nigga, I just said 1 + 1 = 2. Argue that. Oh, no, if your grandmother was here right now, she'd be upset with you. Oh, weird-ass, org-ass, behaving-ass niggas. And you wonder why intelligent black folks don't even half the time want to have a conversation with you motherfuckers. Oh, you think you too good. Oh, you think you too good. Oh, you think you too good. No, nigga, that's your mentality who thinks someone's too good. Fuck out of here. Ain't everybody got time for that, because other than that, like I said, some niggas want to be aggressive, but we don't want to be aggressive. But your dumb shit make niggas be aggressive. The fuck? Yo, let's get back to this goddamn Dumbo ear ass nigga.
The price for another huge tax cut that would mostly help him and his country club buddies. Doesn't care if he costs more women their reproductive freedoms because it won't make a difference in his life.
Cuz, hold on. And this is another thing that be tripping me the fuck out. This whole women's rights, women's contraceptive, whatever the fuck. Nigga, Trump was in office, right? Did women really have issues? Seriously? These niggas be acting like we're in the fucking 1950s and shit. Yeah, we gonna... Trump gonna take us back to the 1950s. Nah, man, cut this goofy shit out. All it is, what they do is fearmonger. Fearmonger. They don't talk to you. They fearmonger you. They don't get you to understand. They don't break anything down. They don't explain anything to you. They talk at you and fearmonger while ignoring you when you got a question, a real question. Fuck these motherfuckers. Can't stand them. I can't stand these motherfuckers. We all adults. This is how I look at these motherfuckers. You're not my boss. You're not my leader just because a bunch of people vote for you and give you a motherfucking title. Nigga, we all motherfucking adults. I ain't scared of none of you motherfuckers. Can't stand you. I respect you as I see fit for you to need to be respected as. Give a fuck about these titles. These motherfuckers a bunch of bitch asses. Whole bunch of bitch assnesses in them. And as you see, you probably, why this nigga so rough? Nigga, this ain't I'm not a well-educated motherfucker that went to Harvard, okay, nigga? I'm a street nigga, but I'm intelligent, okay? Very intelligent. So I'm gonna come off with some rough fucking edges, okay? But that's what I do. Let's get back to this shit.
Do not boo
Do not boo. He's decided.
They can't hear your boos, but they can hear your votes.
He hasn't said anything.
Most of all, Donald Trump wants us to think that this country is hopelessly divided between us and them.
What?
Between the quote-unquote real Americans who support him
What?
and the outsiders who don't. Because having people divided and angry, he figures boosts his chances of being elected. And he doesn't care who gets hurt. Think about it. Just the other day, we learned that on January 6th,
He's choking. He's
a
choking.
couple years ago, Donald Trump was told that Mike Pence was in the Capitol.
Trump made me do it.
From an angry mob chanting, "Hang Mike Pence."
Oh my God.
And his response was, quote, "So what? Don't boo."
Don't boo.
If Donald Trump does not care that a mob might attack his own vice president, do you think he cares about you? Pennsylvania, we do not need 4 more years of that. We don't need 4 more years of arrogance and bumbling and bluster and division. America's ready to turn the page. We are ready for a better story, one that helps us work together instead of turning against each other. Pennsylvania, we're ready for a President Kamala Harris. And the good news is Kamala Harris is ready to do the job. This is a leader who has spent her life fighting on behalf of people who need a voice and a chance.
No, she hasn't.
Somebody was
Like, and this is what I'm saying. When you actually go check the records of her past, you go, bitch, you're lying. But if someone was to ask him that, he'd be like, yeah, you know, Donald Trump was like, the bad guy. You know, he used to hang with the Joker, the Penguin, and Two-Face. These motherfuckers, I'm telling you, these, even when you look, I want you to pay attention. Even when you look at the crowd, hate to say it, but you usually see a difference in the Democrat and Republican crowds. Just saying. You usually see, like, don't get me wrong, you do see some hillbillies in the Republican crowds and stuff. That's to be what's the name. But you know what you always see in the goddamn Republican crowds? Some fine-ass women. Fine-ass. You're like, oh, yeah, she's smart. She's fine and smart. In the Republicans, all you see, for the most part, is... We'll just leave it at that. Y'all can make the observation. Your observation may be different than my observation.
Raised in the middle class, who worked a summer job at McDonald's while she earned a degree, who believes in the values that built this country, somebody who has served with distinction in every office that she has ever held.
Lies.
They
Lies.
probably had a fainting spell back there. So let's make space for the emergency phone. This happens sometimes. Everybody bend their knees a little bit. You've been standing for a while.
Why does every part of North America look like shit now? Bro, every part of North America looks like shit now. Just look up cities on YouTube. Every part. They look like shit. That happened within a 4-year fucking span. Wasn't that bad? All of a sudden now you go to all random places all over North America. It's done. It's literally the fucking Walking Dead for fentanyl and and dope and whatever else is out there. And one thing I noticed, why I said last show, I said that Diddy shit is a distraction. It is. More and more I've paid that attention to because I have a little bit of time to dabble in both. That Diddy shit is a distraction. The Jaguar Wright shit is a distraction. They getting ready. I believe if they're gonna try something in desperation here. I'm speaking on the Democrats here. Because if these polls start showing it's not in their favor, they are going to do something desperate while niggas is too distracted trying to figure out how much baby oil Diddy fucking with. Because at the end of the day, we all joked with that shit. I'm still gonna make jokes of the shit. So I'm not gonna sit here and be a hypocrite about this shit. I just want y'all to be aware that it is a fucking distraction. Them guys are all willing. We're all minus the ones that were children when whatever happened to them, right? Minus them. The other ones were all willing adults. At the end of the day, do we really give a fuck? We know motherfuckers is we know motherfuckers like eating fruit salads and stuff like that. It's healthy to them. So we really don't care. What the fuck at the end of the day, are we eating a fruit salad? So yeah, we gonna make our jokes and then we gonna go fucking eat some mango, I guess. I'm trying to find another word for punani. Kind of went with the fruit though, didn't it? Didn't go. Did that work well? Help me, Dust. Help me, clone. Help me. But hey, I'm so sick and tired of where, bro. Our elders were right. A lot of our black elders that, like, our old woke ones. Remember we used to have like a grandparent or old aunt or old uncle that was like woke, more woker than the other. Woke before the fucking word woke. These motherfuckers was right, man. They were right about everything. Like, even motherfuckers don't give the 5% credit. The 5% been teaching this shit in the streets since the 90s, bro. And they don't get no credit for this shit. We just get a bunch of credit to motherfucking like random YouTubers and celebrities and shit like that. If you've been in the streets in certain areas and shit, especially amongst the East Coast, because I know I'm not familiar. I know when I lived down south in the East Coast, them areas, a lot of West Coast niggas who I ran into weren't familiar with the whole 5% shit. So I may be ignorant to it, but to my knowledge, it's not really a West Coast thing like that. Or it wasn't, at least back then in the 90s. But niggas been speaking that shit forever. So a lot of it isn't news to us. We're just now getting confirmation now. And it's kind of like a wake-up call watching the idiots go. It's almost like a wake-up call to us, too, because we've been trying to speak out and save people for the longest time, but it doesn't work until it's popular. And that seems to be a fucking going trend with civilization. People won't wake up until it's popular on certain trends. And then, I don't even know if they fully wake up or are they just using it for a source of entertainment. But let me get back to this Barack Obama and stop ranting here.
Wow. You can dance if you want. I just suggested that you meet. But she'll be okay. Kamala is as prepared for the job as any nominee for president has ever been.
No, she not. She ain't even prepared to ask questions. You heard? I mean, y'all, come on. Y'all hear her answer questions? My son could answer better questions than her. That's a fact. So, she well prepared? No, she not. Hold up. Government failing now, correct? Isn't she a part of that government? Shit don't be making sense. She part of the government, right? Right? So,
that's who Kamala is. And in the White House, she will have an...
Hold up. I know I just did. I got to rewind this. I know I didn't hear somebody scream out FBA in the background. I'm rewinding it back 15 seconds just to hear what I thought I heard.
for the job as any nominee for president has ever been. That's who Kamala is. And in the White House.
It sounded like FBA. Man, do y'all not see these motherfucking agents? They put that agent purposely in this video out there in the crowd to yell FBA so that way if a dumb ignorant ear heard that would think that there's people in the crowd calling her FBA. Y'all not what? This is some psyop shit. They brought Barack Obama out, all of a sudden random motherfucker in the crowd, FBA. Fucking balls ashy. Fuck out of here.
She will have an outstanding party in Governor Tim Walz. Tim is a veteran. He is a teacher. He's a coach. He's a hunter. He's been a great governor working with Democrats and Republicans to get stuff done. He can also take a vintage truck apart and put it back together again. You think Donald Trump can do that?
What?
For that matter, do you think Donald Trump has ever changed a tire in his life? I'm just trying to picture it. The point is, if you elect Kamala and Tim, they won't be focused on their problems, they'll be focused on yours.
They won't be focused on their problems, they'll be focused on yours.
Understand that too many folks here in Pennsylvania and across the country are struggling to pay the bill. Even though wages are still...
Listen to this shit that he's getting ready to say. I know some of y'all struggling to pay the bill. So if you vote for her, she's in office now. So can't she put the bill down now? The fuck? Now.
Growing and inflation is finally slowing. The price of everything.
Right.
Man,
you thinking the same thing I'm thinking. Nigga, you ain't changed no tires. Shut up, man.
The groceries, it's still too high. And that takes a real bite out of the paycheck. It hurts. So the question is, who's really going to do something about it? That's what you should be asking yourself.
Oh, my
Now,
God.
Donald Trump's plan is to do what he did last time, which was give another massive tax cut to billionaires and big corporations. And then, don't boo, I'm going to break you of this habit. And the reason some people think, well, I don't know, I remember that economy when he first came in being pretty good. Yeah, it was pretty good, because it was my economy. We had had 75 straight months of job growth that I handed over to him. It wasn't something he did.
This nigga trying to take credit for what Trump did. I told you, slithering snakes. They're the snake people. You know the snake people from Masters of the Universe? Yeah, that's the Democrats.
I spent 8 years cleaning up the mess that the Republicans had left me the last time. So just in case everybody has a hazy memory, he didn't do nothing except those big tax cuts. His other big economic plan now is to slap tariffs on everything, from food to TVs. Now, understand what tariffs are.
No, that's not his plan. His plan is to have it American. What did it say? American made. His plan isn't to stop it. His plan is for more Americans to be able to grow from home. He's putting tariffs on the outsiders like China and them. So this is where they don't educate you properly and talk to you properly. like an adult. And this is why I can't stand these. What they try to do is deceive you. So you go, oh, he's trying to take something from me. Yeah, he's trying to take something from me.
Anything that's coming from that's made elsewhere and comes here, you slap extra money on top of it. And if other countries are cheating, in some cases, it makes sense because you want to have a fair playing field. But what he's proposing is basically a Trump sales tax that could cost the average family almost $4,000 a year.
What?
So if you're concerned about higher prices, that is not the way to get lower prices. That's going to come out of your pocket. You think prices are high now? Donald Trump's message basically is, you ain't seen nothing yet. All right, so
Boogeyman shit. Boogie, 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 boogie. That's it. Emptiness of bullshit. Something that if they, which they won't allow, someone to counter what he's saying. This is why, to me, politics is some bullshit, because if you're a leader, if you are a leader and you're leading people, especially like as a man, if someone's your leader, he should be questioned and able to answer those questions at all times. I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, well, I don't want to hear none of the cop-outs. Point blank, period. He should be able to explain it properly. And if they cannot explain it properly, what they need to do is pass the responsibility to somebody which is capable of doing so. Stop letting these people talk to you like a fucking 2-year-old.
So that's as far as you can tell, that's his plan, right? Because it's not written down anywhere. When it comes to health care, you heard it in the debate. Donald Trump's got one answer. Ending the Affordable Care Act that 45 million people rely on. The other day, his running mate, J.D. Vance, had you gotta vote.
Obama think he's running the church right now, don't he? Watch him. He think he's running the fucking church right now. But see, remember he was just talking about ego? What do you think this is displaying right now? This is his ego. He believes he could jump in right now because no one even applauds Kamala Harris half the time when she talks. For one, and especially the Waltz dude. You know, if you haven't been watching these things, so they know he's a celebrity. These people are just popping because they're happy to be in the fucking same room. That's what they've done with society over the last 10 years. We have a large portion of society now who are just happy to be in the same space as the person they watch or look up to or some shit, where they don't even take a second to think for a moment. They're just happy to be there and part of the crowd. So it's just like a fanatic behavior. You know what I'm saying? And this is what Barack Obama, he understands what's going on now. And he's taking advantage of it.
The other day, his running mate had the nerve to say, Donald Trump salvaged the Affordable Care Act. I mean, Donald Trump spent his entire presidency trying to tear it down. And by the way, he couldn't even do that right. And now, 8 years after he was elected, when he was asked about what he was going to do, he says he's got concepts of a plan for how he'd replace it. Now, I want y'all to think about this for a second. Let's say your boss gives you an assignment project. He says, I need this on Friday. And Friday comes around and he says, so?
No matter where you are right now, medical care sucks. Medical care sucks. See, this is, again, these people are lying right into your face. Don't give a fuck. And then they're wondering why the majority of people aren't even listening to these people. You're lying to people. The waiting to even be looked at in most of these hospitals now are hours upon fucking hours now. Most people aren't even being looked at by doctors. They can't even get an appointment. These people lie. That's all they do is lie.
You finish that project I asked for. And he said, well, I actually haven't started, but I have a concept of a plan.
And when he said he has a concept of a plan, because he said he was going to speak with the actual medical industry, people who fucking know, not come up with what he thinks automatically, and that was just the plan. He even said that. He said it's just not going to be what I think. He said we're going to come up with a better plan, and we'll talk with the right fucking medical people. See how that was easily explained, even if you don't like him. But you see how it's easily explained if you listen. Yeah, I'm not a medical dude. I'm running for president. We're going to get with the medical people and try to come up with something a little bit more logical here to try to actually help the people. I mean, that fucking sounds like putting salt and seasoning on the fucking fries, and they're ready to go. You sounds like sense to me. But yet, we're going to get stuck with these motherfuckers who are sucking the life out of people. People are dying senselessly now because they can't get looked after. Look at all the homeless out there right now. Look at all the veterans that are out there homeless right now. It's ridiculous. These people sit up here and smile in your face and lie to you. Tell you, the other people don't care about you. Boogeyman, 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 boogeyman. But we fucking care about you. Fuck out of here.
Or you could try it at home. Honey, did you do the dishes? I have a concept of a plan to do the dishes.
What?
How's that going to go over?
How do those things come together? You see how you can fool? He said, it's like to your wife telling you to make the dishes. I got a concept to wash the dishes. What? It's not the same thing, bruh. We're talking about from state to state medical issues. Difference from someone washing dishes. They're not even in the same universe. But go ahead with your jokes, Oblama.
If it wouldn't work for you, why in the heck should it work for the President of the United States? But the good news is, Kamala Harris, she doesn't have concepts for a plan. She has an actual plan to make your life better.
Again, she has a plan to make your life better, but she's in office right now. Is your life getting better? Don't make no sense. Oh, well, there's a Republican in there that's blocking them right now. That's what you're going to say? Man, listen, cut the shit. What y'all need to do is be adults and stop lying to yourself.
To bring down the cost of things like groceries. She'll go after corporations that are jacking up prices.
Liars.
Just like
the corporations aren't jacking up prices. You want to how I know? I talk to grocery store managers. They're getting fucked. They're not even making... Do you know how many grocery stores have had to cut down half of their department? Half of their motherfucking... Just give me a second. I'm trying to... Their workers, basically, is the word I'm trying to find. I know grocery stores that used to be huge, they had to cut down because it's just not affordable no more. It just doesn't make sense. These people are lying. Lying. I talk to grocery store managers. You know I want to know how? I used to be a grocery store manager. So guess what, buddy? I know how to speak grocery store language when I'm in the grocery store people. So I know how to talk to them. Motherfucker. And all y'all doing right now is hijacking the prices on these fucking people, and they're in there pissed. You think the workers in the grocery store are happy? The managers aren't fucking happy. They have to hike the prices in order to make any fucking money at all. You lying motherfuckers. Y'all done charge hike the prices up on the goddamn farmers. Man, that wasn't Trump. It was motherfucking Kamala. That's who it was. But again, just like a lying-ass Democrat, just like a lying-ass child, they don't take responsibility like a hood rat. Nope, all they do is pass the buck. Oh, it was done by the else's fault. It was done by the else's fault. Shut the fuck up. I can't stand these motherfucking lying ass Democrats. We gonna call them Demo-hood rats. Cause that's what they are. They like their booty smacked. They lie. Lie.
She went after big banks and for-profit colleges when she was an attorney general in California. And believe me, when she does, nobody's going to want to stand in her way. I remember after...
I wish they'd come out with the Obama and Diddy tapes, because ain't nobody telling me nothing. Ain't nobody telling me nothing. I know that he was watching him come. Look, ain't no one telling me nothing. We know Obama and Diddy would be Diddy. Huh? You take that.
After the home mortgage crisis, Kamala pushed me and my administration harder than any other attorney general in the country to make sure homeowners got a fair settlement. It did not matter that she was pushing a Democratic administration. She was not going to let anybody stop her from winning as much relief as possible for the families who deserved it. And because of the work she did, those families got billions more than they would have otherwise got. That's the kind of president Kamala Harris will be.
Who got billions? I'm lying again. Who? Man. So hold up. Did black people get billions? No? Boom! Proves another fucking point what niggas is saying. So y'all ain't got money for motherfucking black folks? Wow. Who got billions? Listen. Y'all keep letting them play with y'all. Y'all keep letting them play with y'all. And a lot of you right in your face. Kamala already said when she get in office, she ain't doing nothing for black folks. Black folks, you are not on the agenda. What they do is give you puppets to make you believe there's a representative around. All those motherfuckers are there to distract you and lure you, and nothing more. There's no agenda for you in North America. You're just there. You're a worker bee. You're there to be the nigga to shame the other niggas to keep other niggas being the worker bee nigga. That's it. Oh, you did work. Your mama black, so you should be voting for the black one. The truth is, we actually need a black conservative party. The truth is, we actually need a black conservative, not black, because that word needs to be changed, but I'm just using that because in general, that's what people understand. There needs to be a black conservative party. Niggas need to stop. You can be whatever the fuck you want, but there needs to be existence of a black conservative party that has the concerns of them for the most and can speak up for black folks. These motherfuckers do not speak for black folks at all. And you want to know how it's the truth? You want to know what I'm saying the truth? Who did he just get mad at? See, what they're saying don't register to the black man no more. That's why I said before, a lot of niggas, we did a hell of a job on YouTube over the last like 10 years or so. We should all applaud each other. Because the YouTube world and the TikToks and all that things have wakened up a lot of people. A lot of people. They hate that. Why you think Barack Obama, you black men, watch me y'all see this video. I'm going to play it after this video. And you black men crying to us. What's this bitch ass nigga cry to us?
To lower housing costs, Kamala will cut red tape and work with governors like Josh Shapiro as well as the private sector.
Why ain't she doing it now? Kamala go work with governors to cut rent costs. Why ain't she doing it now? Hello? 1, 2-bedroom apartments, $2,000. Come on. What are we doing? These ghettos that used to be $200 fucking townhouses are now goddamn $2,000. Hello? Why you lying?
Build 3 million new homes. And she'll give first-time home buyers up to $25,000 to help with the down payment. Plans, concrete plans.
See, again, more dumb shit. So if you're ignorant and a broke bum and you ignorant, they give you a little bit of chump change. So you start making plans with that $2,500. Oh, they gonna give me $2,500. I'm not voting for Trump. No, I'm not. You know what I'm gonna do with that? Listen, Bertha, we gonna get that barbecue we always wanted right there. So you better stupidness. And what you end up doing is voting against your own demise because they're giving you fucking candy instead of you thinking long term.
And for a lot of folks, that could be the difference between watching their dreams pass them by and finally owning a place of their own.
I heard that people that were applying for the FEMA money are getting turned down. It's a FEMA, if I'm correct, right? During the floods, I heard a bunch of people have been turned down, and they're not getting their money. That little, and what did they tell them? 700 again. What did I just say a minute ago? They didn't have money for black people. Hold up. Didn't he just say they gave somebody like billions or some shit, right? Right? Hold up. So they don't have them people down in North Carolina right now. Man, listen, y'all. Y'all should be at a point. Y'all should be at a point now where y'all are raging. Y'all should be at a point now where y'all are raging. The talking with these motherfuckers should be done. In my opinion, these motherfuckers, y'all need to go back to like the 1800 or some, a time when y'all used to pitchfork niggas out the government. Y'all need to they gotta go. I'm telling y'all. Y'all keep watching these people vote for y'all. Vote these people in, and it's going to be at your own fucking demise. Not only tax-wise. Look at the food. I was watching one of the news channels today, and they were arguing over, I'm probably going to fuck this word up, not glycerol, glyceris. It was glycer something. That's basically, it's a chemical that's in fucking everything. And I guess they spray it in the sky and they spray it all over. Now, check this shit out. You guys may understand where, because you've been hearing it in the States a lot, but there's a place in Canada. Where is it? It's somewhere in New Brunswick. I'm trying to remember the exact town. These people are getting it heavily, and they don't understand why they're sick, and they haven't figured it out. And we're starting to connect the dots with that, the glycers, whatever the glycer, whatever the shit is. And it may be that they're literally poisoning people. They said that they've tested a mother's breast milk, and even a mother's breast milk now has like this glycer, whatever the fuck it is. It's like a plastic base thing that they're carrying now because there's so much of it in our foods and shit now that the women are carrying it now even when in their breast milk. Y'all, we are fucking with demons. Motherfuckers say they don't believe in the fucking Bible, but we're here sitting here watching those demons be at work right now.
To lower healthcare costs, Kamala already worked with Joe Biden to take on the drug companies and bring down the cost of insulin and hearing aids and more than 50 prescription drugs. And as president, she will never stop working to limit out-of-pocket costs and protect your care.
Lies.
That's who Kamala is.
Liar.
She's got a track record of doing it.
Poopy pants.
Here's a big one.
Shut up, poopy pants. I was that called you poopy pants. Lying ass motherfucker. Why you lie so much?
More tax breaks to billionaires and raising prices on working families. Kamala will give a tax cut to 100 million middle class and working people here in America.
Liar.
So, if you're a new parent, you can qualify for a $6,000 tax credit during the first year of your child's life. Because I don't have to tell a lot of you, raising kids is hard. And she wants...
You just see what a $6,000 tax credit having a child. $6,000 raises a child. Y'all not paying attention to this shit. and trying to entice the young girls to have fucking kids because if they broke, they think $6,000 is a bag. See, let me have a little Johnny, a little Twism, whatever the fuck they name. I'm gonna get my $6,000 tax cut. All right, y'all keep thinking of the game. These people are fucking demonic. You know one thing that's not spoken, which you usually see on the Republican side, is families. They don't speak in families. He speaks to black women, single black women, because he thinks he believes you are all the same. He thinks that you are incapable of having separate thoughts and different personalities, having individuality. No, all black women think the same. You know, you raise your son by yourself. I know you need some money, don't ya? Huh? We gonna help you, because that racist man over there gonna boogeyman you. So come on, come help with us. Come stay, keep voting for us while we jail your son up. Make sure he ain't got no fucking opportunity for himself. And y'all can't own nothing. You need a government subsidy though? We got that for you. Keep watching these motherfuckers who don't give a fuck about family growth and generational wealth. And they think, and this is why black men have woken the fuck up, because by the soul, it's in us to want that. Huh? By our nature, it is in us to want that. When we see other men have that, because some of us come from poor situations, but when we grow up and we see other men obtain those things, we go, I want that piece of that pie too. No, I don't want government subsidy. I don't want government daddy. But what they do, see, they don't talk to black men. They talk to women, because you all victims, right? You're not intelligent enough to break them down that these motherfuckers ain't doing nothing but causing higher taxes, to sit there and act like they're giving you more for being poor-minded. These sick motherfuckers. Watch and pay attention to them. You'll see who the real racists are.
To make it easier to afford stuff like a crib or a car seat or diapers. I remember buying diapers. I remember the first time I went in the store, right after Malia was born. I was like, what? That's how much diapers cost? I remember changing diapers. You think Donald Trump ever changed a diaper? Yeah. I almost said that, but I decided I shouldn't say it.
You want to know why, Barack, why you not funny? Because you're not honest. There's no honesty in anything that you're saying, so nothing comes off genuine. So you can't make anything funny in there. You're forcing everything, and you're waiting for the audience to applaud, to rub your asshole. So this is all meat sucking. That's it.
If you're starting a small business, Kamala Harris will give you a $50,000 tax credit to help you get it off the ground. That's who Kamala Harris is. That's what she stands for. So with Kamala, you've got actual plans.
Hold on. So with Kamala, y'all got actual plans. Billions of dollars, about 50,000 tax credit, for 6,000 for the other thing. It was another 5,000 something. All these things. Where the money for black folks that they've been asking for? See how unimportant you are? Oh, you know. Oh, that's old. How do we count who the black folks are? How do we do that? Boy, go ahead.
Trump, concept of a plan. Now, if you challenge Trump to elaborate and enumerate his concepts, he will fall back on one end. A.D. Vance does the same thing. Doesn't matter what the issue is: housing, healthcare, education.
Yo, never mind him debating Trump. I dare him to debate J.D. Vance. I dare him. I dare him to debate J.D. Vance. Dare him. And it needs to be put, to be honest, no fucking moderators. Fuck these moderators. Always cutting these people off. Let's see who gets embarrassed on TV. Point blank, period. That's what I want to see. Not this, oh, couldn't we give you a minute, sir? And, couldn't we give you a minute, sir? And we'd like to get to the next question before you didn't even answer the question. We'd like to get to the next question.
Paying the bills. Their only answer is to blame immigrants. They want you to believe that if you let Donald Trump round up whoever he wants, by the way.
Well, whoever he wants, by the way. Listen to this shit. Boogeyman, boogeyman, boogeyman.
And ship them out. All your problems will be solved.
Nigga.
Now,
hold up. You know why I don't like these fake ass Democrats who try to use this? We are the world. Don't you talk about immigrants. Fuck that. Nigga. Black Dust, where you want to go right now? Go. I want to go to Brazil. Can I go right now? Just freely cross the border. And then after Brazil, I want to go to fucking Colombia or fucking Britain or fucking wherever the fuck I want to go. Can I do this? No. Lick the shaft, Obama. Because here's the fucking problem. Y'all always trying to jail us. We can't go nowhere. We need a passport. All this other shit. You can't get in here with all this. You can't get in here restrictions, right? But you making excuses on how those people that's basically saying, yeah, let them shit in your face, but you can't shit in their face. Fuck you.
We are a nation of laws and a nation of immigrants. We have to make sure it's fair to the communities.
Fair.
At the border that can be overrun. We've got to actually solve a problem. But when I hear Donald Trump talking, I've got one
fair.
question.
Fair is all them little kids being trafficked and them women being trafficked through the border, you stupid motherfucker. And again, but you care about people. You don't care about these motherfuckers. Because y'all are all in on this shit. You and the government. Y'all pieces of shit. Point blank fucking period. Watching all these goddamn children and fucking women murdered just crossing the goddamn border. Liars.
As I recall, Donald Trump was president for 4 years. And if rounding up and deporting millions of desperate people and building the beautiful wall and didn't matter whether some of those folks you rounded up were women and children. If that's the answer to everything, well, why didn't you solve the problem? Why were the number of immigrants basically the same when you...
You just hear this nigga? I know he's not about to lie out of his mouth. Is he about to say the immigrants were the... He about to say the immigrants was the same when Trump... we gotta laugh this one off. He just said what? Man, listen.
You left office is when you took office. I'll tell you why. Because he didn't have a real plan. He had talking points.
I've never seen so much Indian corn nuts and masala in the grocery stores since the Democrats took over. The fuck you lying about, motherfucker? All they do is lie. How y'all listen to this shit? And they do this purposely because they know there's an awakening. There's a younger generation of people waking up. And we're hip to the bullshit. They can still dupe our grandmothers and our mothers and shit. They can still dupe those. So they're trying to divide us by shaming us and making sure that our grandmothers put us in our place. Don't you dare come to my house and use that name, Trump. You better get out of here. So bad that they're pretending, and they know it, that Kamala black. The fuck out of here.
He had concepts of a plan. And the plan was mean and ugly. And it was designed to enhance his politics and make people angry, not to solve the problem. You know what would actually help bring order to the border and fix our immigration system?
What? Tell us.
The bipartisan deal that Kamala Harris supported, even though it's written by one of the most conservative Republicans in Congress.
Oh, so how come it's not working? They're weird. They just talk out their ass.
The same bill that Donald Trump tanked on purpose because he thinks fear-mongering is how he's going to win this election. He told Republicans, even the ones who had originally supported it, don't vote for it, because he doesn't want the problem solved. We don't need a president who will make problems worse just to make his own political circumstances better. We need a president who actually cares about solving problems and making your life better. And that's what Kamala Harris will do.
Can anybody tell me the last Democrat that solved problems? All the Democrats since I can remember, most of their runs have been nothing but fucking scandals for the most part. When even you go back from Clinton, what has been Clinton, Obama, and oh boy now, right? Biden. Right? Obama got in off the black hype. Biden, did he really win? And Clinton had a whole bunch of other shit with him. The Democrats always got some dirt with them. And you notice all they do is keep pushing, oh, well, the Republicans are over there doing that. Almost like they snitching. They like snitches. Make me president, but I'm snitching. That's all they do. I'm lying and snitching.
And to help her do it, she will need a Senate full of serious public servants like Bob Casey.
Lying ass.
I'm going to talk about this man just for a second. I've known Bob for almost 20 years. I've watched his daughters.
I known Bob for about 20 seconds. And I can already tell Bob a lying ass nigga.
Grow up. I know his brothers and cousins, and let me tell you, there are a lot of brothers and cousins. And I can tell you that no one is more humble and more honest and more rooted in his community and has more integrity than Bob Casey.
That hairline didn't have no integrity. But he lying. We know Bob's, you're lying. He's a Democrat.
You know, in Washington, folks make a distinction between work horses and show horses. And Bob Casey, he's not a show pony. All the guy cares about is doing the job and looking after you. The people.
Did he say the state? Black Dust, if you still in the chat room, did he say the state of Washington? If he said, then why is the state of Washington have so much drugs the way it does? That whole West Coast looks like The Walking Dead right now. So can y'all stop with this bull from Portland to fucking Washington to Vancouver, the fucking with the other Alberta and all them West Coast areas, they are loaded with the fucking zombie fucking dope fiends right now. It's spread in California, especially Northern California. So can we stop lying? You wonder why these people can't get better. The people that are in charge, what they're doing is almost like a. Remember, I reference it all the time. The one with Wesley Snipes, the movie with Wesley Snipes. Basically, what the Democrats now are. If you look at those movies, remember they used to have fucking boards. Like speaker boards outside. The Democrats have become that. Basically, they got the big bright lights outside of the poor. They ain't listening to the poor. They just speaking out, making all the rules and making all the speeches. Meanwhile, the poor is looking down up at them like, you motherfuckers, you lying motherfuckers. And we're literally living in we're legit there, but it's going to be that sooner than people realize. That whole they are going to have their utopia if motherfuckers don't fucking wake the fuck up and stop them. They're going to have it.
To serve. That's the kind of person we need to send back to Washington. That's the kind of person who's going to help Kamala get stuff done. Folks who share our values and will do what they can to move this country forward rather than backward. That's who Bob Casey is.
Ficky on Bob Casey's bald spot. Ficky. That's what we want to do to Bob Casey. Liars. Again, I'm going to say this again. The only reason why they bought Obama out was because Kamala Harris, if you've been watching this week, oh yeah, she looked bad. I mean, really bad. Like the news people can't even save her. She looks that bad. So they brought Obama out to try to save face because he's the celebrity. And it's funny how they're trying to push more and more how she's black when it's one of the first things she said that she wasn't black. But the ignorant has to survive. And I guess a way for an ignorant person is to believe in lies. Right? Till reality smacks them in the face, which is inevitable for most people if you survive. So maybe not to be so stressed out about dummies, because at the end of the day, they can be as ignorant as they want to be, but reality still is there.
One of those values is freedom. And during election time, there are a lot of flags and there's a lot of talk about freedom. So let me talk about that just for a second. Because I don't think we've ever had an election with candidates who understand freedom more differently.
What?
For Donald Trump and his cronies,
hold on. What?
Freedom means that the powerful can do whatever they please.
When? Hold up. Ladies and gentlemen, Donald Trump and his cronies mean the powerful can do whatever they please, boogeyman. What? Nigga, Donald Trump was the motherfucking president for 4 years already. What did they do to y'all niggas? Go. And you wonder why niggas ain't hearing you. You not talking to little boys. You talking to grown men. Oh, Brahma. What the fuck is he talking about? We already seen what Trump do. And Trump was putting more money in niggas' pockets. So what the fuck you talking about? He's so full of goddamn shit. Boogeyman.
Fire workers for trying to organize a union. Dodge paying their fair share of taxes. Try to throw out your votes when they lose an election.
Everybody I know, almost, unless, obviously there's broke motherfuckers, but everybody who I know was getting money them 4 years. I was about to call a nigga LeBron. The nigga named Trump. Trump was in. Everybody was getting money when Trump was in. Can we stop fronting? Cut it out. Trump is one of the only few. You want to know one thing you ain't heard this nigga talk about? These children being trafficked. But they care about people. Trump has expressed over and over about these children being trafficked and the things that's happening to them. But Trump is selfish. His ego. His ego is so big, he trying to help motherfuckers make more money. It's quite weird. And another thing is quite weird, Mr. Barack Obama. There's more rich black men with money, even in the streets in hip-hop, that speak up for Trump than they do for you. And in my ears and eyes, see, we on those levels to where we go, there's got to be a reasoning for this. The why something else resonates more than a lying ass nigga. We used to lying ass niggas. We don't listen to lying ass niggas our whole goddamn life, Barack. But niggas get to a place in their life where they like to see growth, and we like to see less money come out of the things that we earn. And you sitting there trying to blame us for obtaining those things, taxing us more, and then lying to us. Taxing us more because we make a little bit more money, lying to us, talking about, oh, we here to help the poor. Well, why the poor ain't got more motherfucking money? Because the poor now is out on the street. The poor wasn't out on the street when motherfucking Donald Trump was in office. So I'm trying to understand, I may be from the streets, but I ain't stupid, motherfucker. And this is why he tried to make his little preach at black men last night with your bitch ass, nigga. Fuck you talking to? We grown men. I can guarantee I raise my children better than yours, motherfucker. You sitting here trying to tell me what? With your goof ass. Fuck out of here.
Can and can't do with their bodies. In other words, for Trump, freedom is getting away with stuff. It's like he said in the middle of the pandemic. I don't take any responsibility at all. People were dying. I don't take any responsibility at all. Not sure any other president.
Was Trump president in the pandemic? Huh? Can somebody help me? Lord, give me a sign. Where's Trump president? Wasn't Trump leaving office as the pandemic was coming? What? Okay, continue, liar.
Has ever uttered that statement.
These motherfuckers, man.
We have a broader idea of freedom. We believe in the freedom to provide for our families if we're willing to work. The freedom to breathe clean air and drink
what?
Clean...
Nigga! These hardworking people out here can barely feed their families right now. So why can't they feed them in 2024? Right now. Clean air, all that bullshit y'all spraying in the air, Obama, nigga. See, this is evil. Whether you believe me or not, God is bigger than what you believe me and all that. God don't like ugly. It was written. Hey, Obama, your whole stamp style is bitten. Fuck out of here. I'm telling you, these motherfuckers are evil.
Water, send our kids to school without worrying if they come home. We believe that true freedom gives each of us the right to make decisions about our own life.
No, you don't. You don't even give us the right to have freedom of speech. The right to make decisions for all of us. You mean like them COVID shots? Nigga, damn, y'all be lying all the time. But it's almost like you don't even want motherfucker to look back and go, hold up, bro, you lying. This is what I'm saying to me. These politicians need to stop talking, and they need to be actual debates. And I don't think for the most part, should have those narrators, not the narrators, but the, you know what I'm saying, the motherfucker, the monkeys in the middle. There needs to be. What if they just did the two debaters with a fucking like, you know, basketball shot clock and shit like that, a timer. Never mind the motherfucker sitting there, I ain't got time and all that stupid goofy shit. No one that can interject and stop a real question from being answered to distract. You know what I'm saying? No. There needs to be a whole new ball game. I would like to see these motherfuckers actually do that. There's a lot of Democrats, they get saved. If you watch those shows, they get saved by the fucking narrators. Yo, if you watch, a lot of times they don't know how to answer things, or they're getting ready to fuck up, and the narrator be like, "Oh, we're getting ready to go to commercial here or something," and you just go, "That was odd." You'll find a bunch of things that stick out that are odd, and you just go, "Yeah, it's not odd. You know what the fuck they're doing."
How we worship, who we marry, what our family looks like. And real freedom also means that we're going to disagree on how each of us should live our lives.
What?
And we have to respect other people's.
What? What about them shots? Wow. Again, if y'all don't see this as a spit in your face. If y'all don't see, hey, Democrats. Hey, lying liberals. Y'all don't see this as a spit in your fucking face, and y'all wonder why we be speaking with the passion and the flames that we be wanting to speak with? Because we know they're spitting in our fucking face. Expect us to be little bitches? Oh, you know, it's just the politics, you know. He's a bitch. If we was ever in the ring, I'd knock him the fuck out. The fuck would I be sitting there listening to a nigga lying to me? That's how I treat men. That's why I said I don't care about their title. It's a man.
Views on these issues. You know, I've always said there are good people of conscience on both sides of the abortion divide. I respect anyone whose faith tells them that it isn't something they support. But if we believe in freedom, then we should at least agree that such a deeply personal decision should be made by the woman whose body.
So what when you see ladies, y'all, they placate the y'all, you clap like seals. Yeah, my body, my own choice. Right? I never seen Trump try to take your body, your choice away from you. He already said that's up to you, your own decision. See how they try to play that against you, but they made you take that motherfucking needle, didn't they? He didn't have the same. He didn't tell the government no. They need to have a choice. It's their body. He didn't do that when it came to the COVID. Fuck out of here. But you don't expect the nigga to speak up on these weird ass motherfuckers. This sorcery they be putting on you. Wake the fuck up.
Is involved and not by politicians. And it has been fascinating to watch Donald Trump just tie himself into a pretzel on this issue. And when he ran for president the first time, he said he would support punishing women who got an abortion. That's what he said. Thank you. Now, well, a couple weeks ago, what did he say? He said, "Don't worry, women, I'll be your protector. I'll tell you how he protected you." He handpicked 3 of the Supreme Court justices who overturned Roe versus Wade. Went out there and bragged about it. And now there are Trump abortion bans in 20 states.
Wasn't the truth the Roe versus Wade? Didn't the lady actually never end up getting the truth that they don't explain to people? because that was supposed to be the case that started this whole abortion thing. But the truth was that they didn't finish explaining it. The lady actually didn't go forward with the abortion. She ended up having the child, to my understanding. But they don't tell you that. They just keep going Roe versus Wade, Roe versus Wade, Roe versus Wade, Roe versus Wade. Because they don't want you to understand any fucking thing. So you can't have a thing called perspective of situations. So that way you don't do anything you're saying. You just make it emotional. That's why you notice all these kids now are emotional. They make decisions being emotional dummies. Proud emotional dummies. I got to identify with my emotion. Huh? Weird. Man, any of y'all got the tough ass grandfathers? Imagine these soft ass kids raised around our grandfathers. I identify with my emotion.
Many of them with no exception for rape or incest. And when he's asked about it, he says, well, everybody wanted it this way. Really?
What?
He thinks women want to have to drive hundreds of miles to find a doctor who can help them? Does he think doctors want to choose between letting a woman die or going to jail for giving her the life-saving care that she needs? That is not something people chose. Now, Donald Trump may be confused about that issue. But let's not be confused. Let's be clear about what's at stake here. If you send Bob Casey back to the Senate, he'll vote to restore reproductive freedom that women had for nearly 50 years. And if Congress passes that bill, Kamala Harris will sign it into law.
So if he had that bill, it's been in office for 50 years. How come he didn't sign it? He was in office for 8. How come he didn't sign it? Oh, there was a Republicans in the Senate. They were blocking me. Right? So wouldn't those same ones block Kamala? If that, man, it made too much sense. They keep listening to their horse shit.
Because they understand that freedom is about being able to make the right choice for ourselves and our families. It's about recognizing that other people have.
Right now, families can barely make a choice but put sweet potatoes on their fucking or regular potatoes. And y'all ain't got no problem watching people starve. So cut this bullshit out.
Freedom to make their own choices, even if they're different from ours. And it's an example of how at the end of the day, this election isn't just about politics.
What's it about?
It's about values.
It's about values, is it? Really? See, this is the shame attack. It's about values. Because if you vote for the other side, then that means you don't have values. Oh. Shame you if you like Trump. You ain't got values. How about Dr. Cornel West? See? Nah, look. Now we about to flip the motherfucking bread here. This is a black man, right? How come this brother ain't got no energy for another black man running for presidency? Excuse me. How come this black man ain't got no energy for another black man that is actually running for presidency? Who's actually more capable than Kamala. Let's get back to goddamn Dumbo ears.
Who we are.
Oops.
And how we treat each other. And for their children. And it's about character. You know, some of you know that when I was growing up, I didn't have a father in the house.
I didn't have a dad in the house.
Plenty of people around me. stepfather, grandparents, teachers, coaches, most of all my mom,
My mama.
who taught me the difference between right and wrong, who showed me what it meant to have integrity and to be honest and to be responsible and to work hard and to treat other people like we wanted them to treat us.
Mm-hmm.
And
Who again? You could say that to anybody. You think dads in the house don't teach that? See, these motherfuckers are trying to touch the heart of who, again, insult your intelligence, who they believe you're simpletons. Huh? Then he had the nerve to get mad at black men afterwards, which we're going to play that video shortly after this. It just goes to show you that these people are nothing but psyop demons.
I had a bunch of role models out there who helped raise me to become a man, and I made mistakes, and sometimes I didn't live up to those values that had been taught the way I should have, and I was checked and I was corrected, and I internalized those values, and I tried.
Obama flying the lion land every day with them fucking ears. Them ears. Them ears got ears on them. Look at them. They're even shiny. You get them old man big ears. You know you get big ass ears and you get old. You get them big ass old man ears. With the tick off.
Live up to it. And I suspect most of you grew up the same way. And you know, that process of trying to live out
What you
your
trying to
best self, trying to live out your values, that doesn't stop.
So hold up, bro.
After the age of 20 or 21.
This is again where I call you on your shit. You became the first black president. You ain't did shit. You values. You grew up. Oh, yeah, you grew up. What?
It keeps going, and as I got older, I continued to benefit from friends like Bob Casey and Josh Shapiro and others who would reinforce those values.
Liar.
And who I didn't want to disappoint.
Liar.
And obviously, my wife. And my daughters. You know, who I want to make sure, Malia and Sasha are watching. I want to make sure that I don't disappoint them, and that I'm passing on these values to them. You know, and here in Pittsburgh, I'm thinking about another example. Somebody who was a dear friend of mine and has passed away now, Dan Room, who, you know, here was a guy who won 6 Super Bowls, 8 AFC championships, had enormous wealth and power.
What?
But I remember walking around, I guess it was Heinz Field by that time. I'm old enough to remember Three River Stadium. Now I know it's something else. But Dan knew the name of every single person in the Steelers organization. You know,
so because he knew the name of every single person in the Steelers organization, man, believe in everything he says and trust in him. And you need to vote for our. Do you hear this bullshit that they do? What does this have to do with what the majority of Americans or living people in these countries that do this shit have to do what they have to do? It's a bunch of nothing. All it is salesmanship. The heartfelt bullshit. The pulling idiots. People who can't think for themselves and need fucking storylines and stupidness to pull themselves in to fucking think instead of actually going, what are you doing what's best for my family and the next generation of my family? That not only means financially, but also the safety and also the invasion of privacy. And the chance of opportunity for my children and their children and their children. Never mind this. Oh, and there was Lance. Lance grew up in Austin, Texas, you know. And once upon a time, he caught a rattlesnake. And that rattlesnake was after a black man, exact. And that rattlesnake he grabbed up by the neck and he gave it a middle finger just like this and went, kicked that rattlesnake in his gut and gave it a stone cold stunner. We don't want to hear that shit.
Asked by a custodian and he'd say, hey Jimmy, how you doing? How's the family? All the front office staff, he cared about them. He used his influence to get more black and brown head coaches hired in the NFL. He gave back to his community. He was known for his integrity. He helped support the peace process in Northern Ireland, became my ambassador to Ireland, and continued to help encourage people who were so far apart to come together.
In Ireland?
He had character.
I'm confused, Craig.
What I think about so much.
I mean, he didn't have the people come together in Compton. He had the people come together in Ireland. He didn't have the people come together in Chicago. Nope. He had the people come together in motherfucking Ireland. What? What you talking about?
Because it's so different from what we see out of the Republican nominee.
Huh? Nigga, do you know what Donald Trump did, nigga? Don't make me find them rap songs. He had niggas come together in the hood. The fuck you talking about? We ain't even seen you do that. We ain't seen you do that. Niggas was getting money with Donald Trump. Can y'all stop lying? Can we stop lying? I remember them motherfucking mixtapes. All of a sudden you listen to a goddamn DJ Wu Camp mixtape or some shit, G-Unit. All of a sudden Trump on that bitch, Snoop Dogg and all them niggas. What? Get out of here, bro. The only reason why you have some celebrities now that are toting y'all bullshit is because they ignorant and they goddamn plants, bro. They plants, bro. That's why a lot of them motherfuckers is sink or swim. They out here for a couple songs and then y'all find the next star. Because as soon as a nigga start making some money for himself, example Ice Cube, example Master P, example a lot of niggas, once they actually start making money for themselves and they realize what's really going on, they need to flush you up out of the game, so they got to bring more ignorant young niggas. That's why they keep promoting that hip-hop stays young. If you not notice, the hip-hop's the only genre that they don't want to grow. They want it to stay juvenile. Everybody else can be 60-year-olds doing fucking concerts and putting out new albums and shit. Country, rock, and everything else. Hip-hop, though, nah, you shouldn't teach them young niggas nothing. Your time is past, nigga. Y'all keep thinking it's not a game out here what the fuck they're doing. The whole thing is a fucking psyop.
One of the most disturbing aspects of this election season about Trump's rise in politics is how we seem to have set aside the values that people like Dan stood for and Bob stood for and that I was taught, and those didn't used to be Republican and Democratic values. I mean, it used to be we'd have arguments about tax policy or foreign policy, but we didn't have arguments about whether you should tell the truth or not.
Wow.
We didn't make excuses for people who just violated basic norms.
What was that movie from Ghostbusters? Wow. Remember that white boy at Ghostbusters? The one that turned into the dog? Or the old ghost? He went, wow. You motherfucking lying.
Of treating people fairly and with respect. I mean, just last week, I talked about this. We had one of the deadliest hurricanes in American history.
What y'all do?
The beautiful town of Asheville, North Carolina.
What y'all do?
One of my favorite places in the country. Spend time there.
Really?
Amazing people.
Y'all should go look at videos of people in Asheville and watch how they tell you how they feel right now. They're angry. And you can't blame them. They're angry, and they should be fucking angry. I can't wait till that place is cleaned up and those people get their lives back to normal and they get a voice because I'm waiting to hear what they got to say. They're gonna be some hell of, there's gonna be some shit coming up out of Asheville. Y'all ain't taking care of them people. Stop lying. That's why you got Elon Musk down there trying to save people, and you got sports people down there trying to help people. You got those kind of. You wanna know what's funny? They act like it's them when it's always you'll see it's a fucking celebrity or a sports celebrity or sports or organization. These motherfuckers don't do shit. Sit up here and lie.
Devastated.
It's
Hundreds
devastating.
of people killed. And President Biden and Vice President Harris were down there meeting with local officials, comforting families, asking how they could help. And Donald Trump at a rally just started making up stories about the Biden administration withholding aid from Republican areas.
They were. Obama, they were. We seen the videos, and this is why you don't have our votes or nor support. Because we seen the videos. You're dishonest.
And siphoning off aid to give to undocumented immigrants. Just made the stuff up. Everybody knew it wasn't true.
Everybody, see again, when they do that, everybody knew what wasn't true. They're trying to speak for you to the dummy so people go, yeah, everybody knows. Everybody knows. So you get those, everybody knows. No, everybody don't know. Because there's a lot of us who knows the truth. So cut that bullshit out.
Even local Republicans said it was not true. And now the people of Florida are dealing with another devastating storm. And I want you to watch what happens over the next few days, just like the last time. You're going to have leaders who try to help, and then you have a guy who will just lie about it to score political points, and this has consequences. Because people are afraid, and they've lost everything, and now they're trying to figure out, how do I apply for help? And some of them may be discouraged from getting the help they need.
What? What? Does that fucking make sense? They might be discouraged for the help they need because Trump's lying. What? People in trouble. Let's show my mic. People in trouble wouldn't be discouraged or break now if they're in a flood. Are they even listening to Trump? The fuck is he talking about? This is more mumbo jumbo goofy shit that they talk.
The idea of intentionally trying to deceive people in their most desperate and vulnerable moments. And my question is, when did that become okay?
Wow. Hello? You talking about yourself? It sounds like to me you may be talking about yourself, Mr. Black and Knee Man. It don't sound like you talking for Donald Trump. It sounds like you talking about yourself, Mr. Black and Knee Man. You're lying to the people. I don't understand why you lie to us all the time.
I'm not looking for applause right now.
I'm not looking for applause right now.
I want to ask Republicans out there.
Out there.
You know, people who are conservative, who didn't vote for me, who didn't agree with me on it. I had friends who disagreed with me on every issue. When did that become okay?
When did that become okay?
Why would we go along with that?
Why? It's not okay.
I mean, if your coworkers acted like that,
what?
They wouldn't be your coworkers very long. If you're in business and somebody you're doing business with just outright lies and manipulates, you stop doing business with them.
What?
Even if you had a family member who acted like that, you might still love them, but you tell them you gotta.
Pulling at the strings, he's pulling. That nigga just pulling that motherfucking strings. You wouldn't. You wouldn't lay in bed with the boogeyman, would you? No, you wouldn't. If that was my girlfriend and she was giving up the punani, Shut up, Obama.
A problem. And you wouldn't put him in charge of anything.
I told y'all,
And yet,
this shit was embarrassing.
when Donald Trump lies or cheats or shows utter disregard for our Constitution, when he calls POWs losers or fellow citizens vermin, people make excuses for it. They think it's okay. They think, well, at least he's owning the libs. He's really sticking it to him.
He-man.
It's okay as long as our side wins. And
it's not okay.
And by the way, I'm sorry, gentlemen. I've noticed this especially with some men who seem to think Trump's behavior, the bullying and the putting people down,
he about to shame us, y'all,
is a sign of strength.
Oh, do we? Oh.
I am here to tell you that is not what real strength is.
I'm here to tell you, because I'm your daddy.
Never has been.
It never has been. So when y'all are plummeting all over other people's land, that's not real strength. Come on, stop double talking. When y'all need power and resources and all the things, the reason why y'all have what y'all have, that wasn't bullying. Man, listen, bro. You're not talking to no babies out here. We know y'all history and we understand how America is ran and how it was built. All these fucking dirty ass countries. So stop talking to us like we just supposed to be Tobies.
Real strength is about working hard and carrying a heavy load without complaining. Real strength is about taking responsibility for your actions and telling the truth.
Hold up, nigga. And not complaining. You complaining about Donald Trump right now. What you talking about, Willis? You complaining. That you. You just lying and complaining. Now you doing both.
Strength is about taking responsibility for your actions and telling the truth even when it's inconvenient. Real strength is about helping people who need it and standing up for those who can't always stand up for themselves. That is what we should want for our daughters.
No, that's what wheelchairs is for, motherfucker. No, play with y'all. I had to add that in.
And for our sons, and that is what I want to see in a president of the United States of America.
That's what I want to see. This nigga trying to have a more passionate, better speech than goddamn Kamala. Goddamn Kamala can't even run her own campaign. This is sad. It really is.
And the good news is...
What? What is the good news?
That you have candidates to vote for in this election that demonstrate that kind of character.
Yeah.
Who know what real strength looks like.
I don't know, from there he looked like Montel. What was his name? Not Montel Jordan. Montel, the other nigga. The talk show host.
Will set a good example and do the right thing and lead this country better than they found it. So, Pennsylvania, that is the choice in this election.
We don't believe you. You need more Democrats.
It's not just about policies that are on the ballot. It is about values.
It is about values.
About character. So whether this election is making you feel excited or scared or hopeful or frustrated or anything in between, do not just sit back and hope for the best. Get off your couch.
Get off your... Obama, what you should have said was, get off your ass, nigga. You would have got more people laughing. You trying to sit there and act like you somebody's daddy. You should just fool with nigga. Look, he looked like he want to. If you look at his face right now, it looked like what he actually was. Get off your ass, niggas.
Put down your phone and vote.
He bad.
Grab your friends and family and vote.
He bad.
Vote for Kamala Harris.
No.
As the next president of the United States.
No.
Vote for Tim Walz as the next vice
Tim's
president of the United
balls.
States.
No.
Vote for Bob Casey.
We ain't voting for Harry Balls. No, we're not.
And this whole incredible Pennsylvania Democratic ticket. Help your friends and family members and neighbors and co-workers do the same. Because if enough of us make our voices heard,
what you gonna do?
we will leave no doubt about the election outcome.
Wow.
We'll leave no doubt about who we are and what America stands for. And together we'll keep building a country that's more fair and more equal and more just and more free. That is our task. That is our responsibility. Let's go do it.
Lying.
Thank you, Pittsburgh.
Thank you, Pittsburgh.
Thank you, Pennsylvania. Let's go vote.
Let that man lie. America! Now, what I'm going to play next, hold on one sec. What I'm going to play next is, where's this nigga? Where's that? This one here. Yeah, this shit's fucking funny as shit. This nigga got, this nigga get mad. He got blue mad at motherfucking niggas, eh? And black man, I'm starting to feel a certain way. Y'all not voting for Kamala because she a woman. Listen to this shit. This nigga trying to turn into our daddies. Obama, we got daddies, man. We do, bro. Calm yo. Wanting to be every black man daddy ass down, nigga. We got daddies and grandfathers and uncles and shit, man. And they taught us a lot more sense than, I don't know, whoever. You said you didn't. You said you didn't have a daddy. Well, our daddies taught us a little bit more sense. How about that?
I'm going to go ahead and just speak some truths, if you don't mind. Because
watch this,
my understanding, based on reports I'm getting from campaigns.
Now, I'm going to make one observation before we start this video. The guy on the right don't look like he from here. The guy in the middle, I don't know if he from America neither. The guy on the left, maybe. Just want y'all, that's all I'm going to say from there. The smart people that can add things up and they know what time it is type of thing. You know what time it is. You paying attention. But, yeah, again, basically the replacements. Let me continue playing this video.
Reports I'm getting from campaigns and communities is that we have not yet seen the same kinds of energy.
And I know he's not from America to the right because he got on that motherfucking sweater over that blue shit with his shit tucked in like that. With that hit, like we don't do that. We don't do that. We ain't have that motherfucking half cut Johnny Gill 93 haircut shit with the goddamn sweater over it. That's not North American. Now, let's get back to this video.
And turnout in all quarters of our neighborhoods and communities, as we saw when I was running. Now,
oh shit!
I also want to say that seems to be more pronounced with the brothers. So if you don't mind, just for a second, I'm going to speak to y'all directly.
What?
And say that when you have a choice that is this clear, when on the one hand you have somebody who grew up like you,
knows you. Somebody knows you.
Understands the struggles and pain and
understands the struggles
from those experiences. Who's had to work harder and do more.
Yeah, this nigga saying, this motherfucker now saying, Vindaloo, Masala, Kamala, has now had the same experience as y'all as black men and black women. Yeah. Ha! Boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Listen to this motherfucking snake.
And overcome. And achieves the second highest office in the land.
Yeah.
And is putting forward concrete proposals.
Really?
To directly address the things that are vital in our neighborhoods and our communities. From housing to making grandparents can afford medicine, and making sure that we are dealing with prices that are too high and rents that are too high, and are committed to
What?
is committed to making sure that we maintain the Affordable Care Act. So everybody's got health and cares about things like education and entrepreneurship in our neighborhoods. And that's on one side. And on the other side, you have someone who has consistently shown disregard, not just for the communities, but for you as a person. And you're thinking about sitting down? I'm not.
He don't even know what to say. He's so lost for words. He's just, hey, if you look at him, you look defeated. They're going. I told y'all in the beginning of the show, if the polls or the things are right, what it's looking at, what it's going to look like, they're going to do something very fucking desperate, because we're talking about demons here, and they believe they'll do something desperate on the belief of for the greater good for the folks, right? They're psychos. So trust me, they're going to attempt something psycho within the next month here.
But, you know, Cousin Pookie might be.
What?
And you're coming up with
Cousin Pookie? Bro. Bro. Imagine if Donald Trump's said to us, Cousin Pookie. These niggas just laughed it off because, you know, it's Obama. These niggas is fucking, for better words, you know, cat got their tongue. Listen to this shit. This nigga just said, you know, Cousin Pookie. Just say, oh, don't go back. I want y'all to hear it again.
but
What up, my nigga in the chat room? No bull. What up, man? Just here preaching. I've been on this the last few days. You know you on my Facebook. I'm preaching on this goddamn. Not even preaching. I'm speaking and trying to spread light on politics. We need more motherfucking niggas from the streets speaking more shit on actual politics. But if you've been paying attention, bro, it's a huge, big game. I don't know how much you pay attention to politics or not. I don't know. You said my audio levels are really low. I appreciate that, bro. Because I asked Black Dust earlier. He told me my audio was fine. He said the audio from the video's low. All right, cool. Let me see if I can fix that real quick. Not my audio, right? My audio straight, right? like me talking straight. Oops. You said you already know who you voting for. Not that winch, right? I'm gonna play it again in a sec. Let me know if it's echoey or too loud or something like that. Just let me know. I'm gonna get this fixed properly. I'm gonna start doing more streams on these. Both your input audio are low. All right, cool. That better? Yeah, if you crank it to the max, still fairly low. Wait, never mind. Just wait. Let me play the video real quick. That'll give me better feel.
but, you know, Cousin Pookie might be. And you're coming up with all kinds of reasons and excuses.
Was that a little bit better? I still can't believe he said Cousin Pookie might be. Cousin Pookie might be. Bro, this motherfucker is so ignorant, man. Cousin, like, imagine Trump saying that. The world, you know, the news stations be lit right now. Trump just said to black people, Cousin Pookie. But because it's Obama, I can guarantee you he ain't got no fucking Cousin Pookie. Obama got a Cousin Pookie? Kamala got a cousin Pookie. Come on, man. These people are full of shit, man. That's why I now feel like I'm at the point where I'm tired of just sitting back and watching these fools. There needs to be more vocal. There needs to be more voices. Because they're really trying their best to silence black men right now. This video here is nothing but him trying to shame black men because he feels like, y'all not voting for Kamala. I get the feeling it's black men. It's a bunch of black men, and it's because they're sexist. What? When the fuck black men been sexist, bro? I almost don't know a black man that didn't grow up with a fucking teacher, black or female or both, throughout their lives that haven't like heavily impacted them, let alone members in their family. Yeah, oh, teacher, you can't teach us. You's a woman. This is mumbo jumbo, again, scare tactic boogeyman bullshit that they try to say this is what the fucking Republicans do, and we only think like this because we hear it from the Republicans. This is made up bullshit. Ain't even real.
But, you know, Cousin Cookie might be. And you're coming up with all kinds of reasons and excuses.
Explain. I want you to y'all coming up with a whole bunch of reasons and excuses. He's folding his arms here like this because he know what the fuck he's saying don't make no sense. What do you mean? Why don't you have a conversation? And why don't it be a conversation where the other party can't be interrupted? Huh? In case you happen to be made look like a fool? This is bullshit. And you got nothing but a bunch of cucked other black men around them that they're fans. This is why I be trying to tell niggas, man, never be a fan of motherfuckers, because when you get in a room with a nigga, you can't think properly. This is how niggas get diddied. Got in the room with Diddy, couldn't think properly. Became fans, sip, 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 sip. Baby oil, baby oil, baby oil, baby oil. Fans. Instead of questioning, as black men in the room, the first thing one of them should have said is, like, bruh, who you talking to? Who you talking to? Because I'm a black man right here. But because these niggas is all trying to find a spot, they're all trying to find a spot. They're going to sit there and act like there ain't no issue. Because I would say, who you talking to? We can conversate about it. It's not a beef, but we can conversate about it. What the fuck you talking about? I ain't fucking with Kamala because y'all full of shit and I ain't stupid, bro. Point blank period. So you can sit here with your arms folded, act like you my first grade teacher all you want to, nigga. Now what? What you gonna do about it? But instead, you're going to try to sit there and allow him to sit there and shame y'all. Like y'all ain't got no goddamn balls.
I've got a problem with that. Because part of it makes me think, and I'm speaking to men directly now.
Listen to this, Noble.
Makes me think that, well, you just aren't feeling the idea of having a woman as president. And you're coming up with other alternatives and other reasons for that.
What alternatives? Y'all don't want to vote for a woman president. I gotta think real hard. Look at this motherfucker. Y'all just don't want to vote for a woman president. Yeah. Defeated. I told y'all, if you watched the video I just played before this one, I apologize. Shout out to Noble for letting me know that the audio isn't correct. I'm gonna get it fixed over the next few days. I'm working on it. But I wanted this is. I'm starting to become passionate. Nah, I'm really been fucking with this shit as of late. I'm watching crooks in front of us. These motherfuckers, he don't even know what to say. He don't know how to talk. They are so used. This is how woke they know we are. They don't know how to talk to us anymore. They know we're going to catch the shaming tactic. So he's trying to be careful. Very careful. But it's all he can do. So he's still doing it. but he's trying to be careful doing it. If you're paying attention, he's trying not. He's actually fucking mad. If you put what, I'll go back about another. I'll go back to the 3-minute mark. What he's if you see his body language, he's fucking mad. They aren't getting the hype they thought they were going to get trying to do Kamala black woman bullshit. They thought black men were going to fall in the line.
And you're coming up with all kinds of reasons and excuses. I've got a problem with that.
Do you?
Because part of it
is what?
Makes me think, I'm speaking to men directly.
Are you?
Part of it makes me think that, well, you just aren't feeling the idea of having a woman as president. And you're coming up.
Is there any men in the building? Are you feeling like you're just not feeling like having a woman for president? Are you feeling that? Or you mean, are you not feeling that? They're just not feeling it. What you talking about? Billis? Not Willis. Billis. What you talking about, Baracus? The fuck you talking about, man?
Up with other alternatives and other reasons for them.
I'm feeling.
And I think anybody you are talking to in a barbershop, anybody you are talking to in your house,
what?
In your family, at church, who is coming with that kind of attitude, ask them.
Anybody who you're speaking to, and see what he's doing right now. This is him speaking to our ignorant grandmothers, our aunts and uncles that are ignorant. So when we tell them, no, we ain't vote. What you mean you ain't vote for Trump? What you mean? You better get out of there. So they want to fight you over stupidness because they can't explain and verbally have a grown-up conversation. And they take this shit. See, this is what he's trying to claim that Trump is doing. If you're actually paying attention, this is it. But I thought Trump does this. See, if you actually watch and pay attention, your enemies are actually showing you right in your fucking face what they're doing. Just pay attention.
Well, how can that be? Because the women in our lives have been getting our backs this entire time. They've been raising us and working.
Hold up. What about the black men that didn't have mothers in their lives? Do you see what I'm saying? How black men are neglected. It's automatically just like the black women that were raising us. What about the ones that had crackheads for mothers? Or whores, or mothers that just didn't want to be around at all? What are you talking about, Billis? Come on, Billis. What is Billis talking about?
And having our backs. And when we get in trouble, and the system's not working for us, they're the ones who are out there marching and protesting.
You know how many hood rats, when niggas get in trouble, are back in the hood making babies with another nigga they were beefing with? What you talking about? Let's clap like a hood rat. What's he talking about, man? See, all black women are one. Are they? Are all black women one? Ladies and gentlemen, you know when black women, you know when those type of black women be like, you can't say we all the same. Well, Barack Obama says you're all the same. Y'all, do you see why it's hard for those type of black women to raise black men? Because you're raising them with a mindset that don't even make sense at all. Well, one way is cool, the other way, not at all. And you end up raising children. What a scary world we live in, man. Let's play this motherfucking ignorant motherfucker. Ricky!
And so now you're thinking about sitting out or even supporting somebody
you thinking?
Who has a history of denigrating you?
What?
Because you think that's a sign of strength.
You think
Because that's what
what?
being a man is. Putting women down.
What? What is he talking about, man? Huh? voting voting for Trump is a sign of strength and beating women down. What the fuck he talking about, man? Man, somebody kick him out the room, please. Someone kick Billis out the room.
That's not acceptable.
It's not acceptable, Billis.
That's not. This shouldn't even be a question.
Billis is tripping. Hey, I don't care what nobody say. Billis is motherfucking tripping, hey. What the fuck Billis talking about? Billis went from one extreme to the next extreme. Y'all putting down women. Y'all beating up women. Y'all uppercut women. Man, Billis, shut up, Billis. We don't want to hear Billis talk no more. I don't. Woo! Oh my God. Hey, Noble. He said it's always fine when it's coming from a Democrat. You said that you have a blue rectangle on your camera. What? Hold up, bro. Oh, why is that showing up? That's weird, bro. Let me see what that is. Hold up. Now you got me wondering what it is. That's what is webcam frame. That's weird. Is it up? Is it gone now? This motherfucker lying right now, goddamn faces, man. And this is the shit that we gotta fucking deal with in the world as adults. And it's kind of scary when you think about it, man. These are the people trying to run our lives. That's why I said I don't like it. So I feel the need of, we need to pay more attention to politics more than we actually do pay attention to the celebrities and shit, because you're watching now the celebrity shit is really just a dog and pony show. And with it being just a dog and pony show, I mean, shit. What do we really do? You know what I'm saying? How come I can't hit that button there? That's weird. Um, yeah. What are we really doing? It's sad, man. It's like we're getting ready to watch the times of the Bible. It's about to be the destruction of a lot of things, that we were used to. It's just lots gonna change here. I was watching something today where they said China has bought their percentage of the land they bought from recent years has went up like 86% of the land China's bought in America, eh? They're just buying it up more and more and more. And people aren't paying attention again because we're distracted. Why are we allowing, they're fine with China buying up all the land, but more homeless people. More and more homeless people. I'm going to bring you guys, Noble, I hope you're here for the journey. I'm going to start bringing you guys more content like this. I'm still going to do some of the entertainment stuff too, because I know that's what people like. But I want to get more involved into the politics of things, because I just think that's a space where I want to learn more about being a black man, having kids, and I don't want them to be ignorant. I can't teach them what I don't know, right? So I can't look for anybody else to teach me outside of myself, kind of thing. If I don't take the initiation, then nobody's going to do it for me. But I realize that how important is the paying attention to politics. And actually, when niggas, you even remember when Pac used to tell us, we don't need more rappers and shit. We need more niggas in these fucking buildings. Pac wasn't lying. Yeah? Pac did not tell one lie there. Not one lie. We got 1,000,000 rappers, bro. How many niggas is from our streets, from our struggles? Even familiar. You don't have to be a street nigga. What I'm saying is that's familiar. How many of them do you see? They let niggas run for city councils. You ever notice that? They let niggas run for city councils and shit. When it's time to get up in them offices, and there's to making real decisions, is nothing but a bunch of fucking snakes. They don't do nothing but suck our souls. That's why now, if you notice, everything in entertainment is now hip hop, because they believe that's a way to show us, oh, we're not racist no more. Look around, everything's hip hop. It's commercialized hip hop. It's not real hip hop. It's not real hip hop. Where's your Run DMCs? Where's your Nas's? We ain't got no MCs that they're promoting. You see more of Sexy Red out there than the legends. They're promoting Sexy Red over the legends. All because they're trying to show, oh, black women independent. Well, y'all weren't going that hard for, Lauryn Hill and Rhapsody and tons of other female rappers that were actually flowing and saying shit. Moni Love. Shout out to Moni Love. That's my girl. But do you get where I'm coming from? Weird. He said city council makes a difference as much as the mayor or sheriff or judge. I said they know what they're doing with us. They're playing us. And they're trying to replace us. That's why all over North America, they're sending in blacks from the islands in Africa and things like that. Giving them free passes, licenses as soon as they walk in, a ton of money to basically replace us. And meanwhile telling us, oh, our citizens don't want to work. Liars. I don't know many people that just sitting around go, yeah, I don't want to work. Because what they tried to do was use that excuse that people just sat home on that check during COVID at that time. And maybe some people did. But that wasn't the majority of fucking people. They do is tell us lies. I'm sick and tired of them. I'm sick and tired of the goddamn, I don't want to use the word. I'll just say the celebrities like the rappers and Taylor Swifts that come out and co-sign these motherfuckers because we know why they co-sign them. If you pay attention, the people who co-sign Republicans, the people who co-sign Democrats, pay attention to the markets that they're in, who promotes them, why they're always promoted, why they always get a spotlight. All this is a fucking game that we're being played with. Our celebrities are definitely now being chosen. This isn't the 60s where stars were made from fucking Red Detroit just because he was talented. This ain't that. This ain't the 60s and 70s. Once they realized that they could conquer the entertainment game in the late 80s and 90s, what we got now is nothing but a bunch of pick-me's. Motherfuckers who would do anything to stay relevant and to stay in the fucking spotlight for the most part. Those who don't stay in line, we've seen the goddamn results. And I'm even seeing the same thing even in sports. It's the same thing. It's not even just the music. It's the sports too. Certain players say certain things, they're bad. Long as you come out there and do your Nike commercial, shut the fuck up, do your Samsung commercial, your Google commercial, you come on here, give Barack Obama a fucking hug when they want to do the photo op, nigga, you get to do whatever the fuck you want. Yet they'll play in our face and pretend it doesn't exist. At some point, we need to start being adults and stop letting them baby us. And it's almost like they want to keep continuing to baby us. Donald Trump is no fucking boogeyman. And I'll say it again. I've said this years ago. Where were all you niggas hating Trump when we were in the streets? I remember. Where were all you niggas hating Trump when Trump was on them G-Unit mixtapes? I remember. Niggas was in the clubs and in the streets when them things was being played at times, bumping that shit, loving Donald Trump on the mixtape, bro. Niggas is getting money. Now all of a sudden you allowed them people to play boogeyman to you with motherfuckers you don't know because they black and they put fucking collard greens in a fucking tub. I'm out, y'all. He said this stuff is promoted because the so-called community doesn't gravitate to it, being it's cool and has been cool since the late 80s. I agree. That's why I said, I don't know if you heard me before you came. I said, if you notice, hip-hop is the only culture that where they keep gravitating towards young. The stars got to be young. The stars can't be wise to teach the young guys, hey, nah, bro, chill. Nah, bro, what you doing is the wrong step. Don't fool with those people. They'll have you in a Diddy party. Get where I'm coming from? It's always a new motherfucker every year because what happens is people wake up. A lot more people wake up. It's just depending on their circumstances, whether they speak out or not. But a lot of people are woke. This industry is a fucking demon. I remember years ago, nigga, you never made it. Nigga, I've been around a lot of motherfuckers. My people who's been around me for years, before even I ever got on the internet, would tell you, oh, no, I've been around a lot of people. But there's just certain things where I just, the stubbornness in me sometimes, I will say, will make me rely to just end up doing, I'm from the street. So at the end of the day, I can rely on myself, basically. A lot of things I seen and just wasn't very hip-hop culture to me to be friends with people in the industry. Even their aura, they're not hip-hop people. They're people that are trying to benefit off your talent. And I get it, it's business. But if you haven't met some of these people in person, you may not understand where people like myself and those other people that may have been around them, and some of those people deeper than myself. It's an awkward feeling. So yeah, I've always kind of, if I can't kind of do it, not to be stubborn, because I'm not trying to be stupid and big headed also, because I'm also open to work with people. But if the vibe ain't the vibe in the right fucking way, if I don't feel right, then I'm okay. So at the end of the day, it's about my art more than, I don't know. It's just, I can't even fully explain it. Just if I ain't comfortable with the shit, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? That's the best I can fucking say. I've been around a lot of weird, I've been around some Universal representatives that rubbed me the wrong way. I've been around people that wanted me to hang with them, and I don't know them like that. And dudes that are over anxious to want to hang with you rub me the wrong way. And I don't know, just certain vibe. You got to be, again, like I said, you have to be there. You have to experience it. So I'd rather just go my own way. Again, you said that stuff. Yeah, I read that. But yeah, let me get up out of here. I may be done for the night, but who knows? I could come back and later and find something else. I don't know. It depends. I'm dead ass. I've been all over all this shit, man. Between American politics and Canadian politics right now, it's really got a lot of my attention because I'm watching. If you're not paying attention, you will be fucked in your asshole. That's the best I can put it. If you're not paying attention, you want to continue being ignorant and believe, oh, it don't matter anyways, because people gonna do what they gonna do. No, y'all need to be paying attention so you can at least be prepared, as we've been saying for the longest time, because again, we're not stupid. We know a lot of us, this we don't have control of, right? But you should be paying attention, so you could be a step ahead. Point blank period. You should be a step ahead. You shouldn't be having a dummy give you the information that you haven't confirmed for yourself. So you go out and go do some dumb shit. Or you gonna go jump off the cliff and go walk through the fucking lake and you didn't go check the parameter? Come on, be smart. That's basically what I'm trying to tell you about with this whole politics shit right now. And it's a whole, like, no matter what you're watching right now, whether you're in Canada or you're in America right now, it's literally the same fucking movie. The liberals, the Democrats are liars. The Republican conservatives are trying to give people some feel of what we're actually seeing, the reality. Which sad that on the American side, where you have the independent sides like Brother Cornel West, that's totally being ignored right now. But what the fuck can you do? Am I gonna keep crying? Go check out Cornel. You can't keep crying. That people are brainwashed to this two-party system. The fuck can you do? It just is what the fuck it is. Sadly, not that I agree with it, but what the fuck can one man fucking do that most people don't watch or agree with? So yo, I'm gonna get up out of here, go enjoy the rest of my Friday night for a bit here. Shit, like I said, I'll let y'all know when I'm pop. I'm gonna try to do some like fucking, I need to do some actual videos. I need to step my game up. But yo, appreciate it, Nobu. Who else was in here earlier? Fucking Black Dust. Everybody that peeped in for a second. Appreciate y'all. I'll catch y'all next time. If y'all enjoyed this, any new viewer that watches this, please hit the subscribe button. I'll catch y'all next video. Until then, man, fuck them Democrats, some lying ass motherfucking chicken nuggets.